You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Series, we're back in this dimension. We're doing a what if, where about the Pokemon War, basically what happened. This is a anniversary. It's about Pokemon 30th year anniversary. I know we're late, probably we were late. Yeah, I know it. And basically, this is also celebrating our what if. Combine both. I was watching a YouTuber named Zonolive, and I thought, what he did was kind of cool, adding the Pokemon War into it. And we're having a pref con. So you're wondering what's going on? There's a pref conference with Professor Oak, the former champion of Kanto, and Champion Lance, or let's say, yeah, Champion Lance will do. And he's also acting as the Elite Four member, and the champion Gym Leader Giovanni. They're talking to many people about the press about the Pokemon, since they all fear them and just want them gone. Lance says the Pokemon were not responsible in the war, it was humanity's own actions. And they were just doing what they were told to do. And as the champion, he believes in a better future. First Oak says he's working on a project that'll give information about Pokemon called the Pokedex, and he's looking for people to join up. And he'll be leaving posts and see if anyone wants to join in. And, well, they're gonna open the league again. And so Giovanni, the gym leader, is the 8th gym leader. He's the best of the best. And he says, I welcome any challenges as long as you have 8 badges or 7. He said, I mean like 7, you know. Then the press conference ends after many other reports. We see Red watching that and then watching a battle. And that's pretty much happening with it's a little battle, to be fair. It's Gengar, Agatha's, and, well, Nidorino. Basically, well, you know, Giovanni's. And after that, his mom comes in telling him we need to get to pay their bills soon, and he needs to go to sleep. Red says he promises and he'll get a job. Since their dad is dead, we will specify later on in the video or next video. It's kind of complicated, and basically he's going to make sure he finds a job tomorrow. See, a worker he talks to, he says he wants to work, but he apologizes and says, well, since the war's over, they gotta replace everyone. They understand. But they have limits, and they're not doing child labor. So they let him go. Red, he's ejected, obviously. Then sees a poster for the Pokemon League. Or not Pokemon... Yeah, both the Pokemon League and so on, let's say, for Soak's research. So he goes there and sees it. And he's good at Pokemon. His dad always had Pokemon with him in the war. And he already had them back when they were still living a normal family life. So he likes Pokemon anyway, so it's his best bet. Then a girl with a mysterious white hat looks at the poster and thinks a lot about the Pokemon, how she hates them, and just wants something back in her life. But she'll take this offer to get payback on this whole world. Then we see Red bump in to Blue. And Blue gets cocky with him, insults him, and says the poor boy still looking for a job. And Red says he found the job he was looking for and asks if he wants to get locked in again. Blue immediately panics on that note, since he always bullied Red. But Red was the taller one, and the one that actually dealt with most of the punches. And because he's, let's say, that brawler guy, the street brawler, like, they take those hits all the time and just survive them, he's afraid of Red's strength, so he says if he's coming on in, he better come on in then. Acting still cocky, but scared at the same time. Then Professor Oak explains these 3 Pokeballs are Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Red, he wants to see the Pokemon, and is curious which one he should choose. And, well, Blue, he just already knows his pick. Oak sees Oak releases both Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle to play. But Squirtle's bullying like Charmander like always, but then he gets his ass whooped by Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur and Charmander, they get along. They're like best buddies. And you would never expect a tree to like a fireplace. So, win-win. Red seeing this feels like how it was back in the old day. He was always bullied for being, poor, not the best, not the brightest, but hardworking. That's what they said about him. They called him Hardworking Red, probably. Well, I gotta work on his nickname. And yes, this is the sequel, as I already told you, so pretty much he goes to Charmander and says, hey Charmander, join me. And Charmander, he's like saying, I get a trainer, he chose me out of everyone else. He's excited, obviously. Blue, he knew Red was going to choose Charmander at that pathetic excuse of what happened to him, so he then goes up to Squirtle and claims him as his own. We're so excited for both of them. Then Blue, smirkingly, says, "Let's battle." And they do. First of all, Red sends in Charmander, and Blue sends in Squirtle. Both use, well, Squirtle uses Tackle, Charmander uses Scratch, but Squirtle got the attack first. Then Red says, get on Squirtle, and then spin around. Basically spinning the shell, then knocking Squirtle dizzy, getting a few hits in. Then, you're probably wondering how that happened. New update, I think, I'm not sure. But Red tells Charmander to use Ember, then Blue tells Squirtle to use Water Gun. But, in case you didn't know, the firepower somehow beats Squirtle because it's got hotter after Blaze activated, knocked Squirtle out. With that, Red claims he's going to be great in his Proud Charmander, and Blue says he'll get him next time, and so on returns Squirtle after that. He should have chosen a better Pokemon, but he's not going to complain. He just got to toughen Squirtle up and he'll win. And that's where we'll end this video. So, how'd you like it? I know it was only 5 minutes, or 6 minutes, and I should say. Hope you like it. Peace out, and I appreciate ya. And leave a like in the comment. I know you want some what ifs again, and I thought I might as well oblige, and I thought I really should have done it, so see ya.